Alright, so that fan needs to get removed. Do I have a spare case fan? Not one good enough to quantify as that. Cryorig QF120. Buy one of those for tomorrow delivery. Thanks, you're welcome. Wow, card is terrible. Okay. He needs this done by tomorrow. Alright. Go to PC. Does he think he broke something? Yeah, he broke his CPU fan. Good job, dingus. But he needs it tomorrow. By the end of the day tomorrow. So I can order this and get it delivered tomorrow and install it. Okay. So what does he have for a cooler? A Shadow Rock. Buy one of those for delivery for tomorrow. Okay. That needs the new case fan, which is coming in. Did she need anything? I don't think so. I think she was good. I bought this gaming PC starter kit online, but I didn't realize how much work it would be to build the stupid thing. Can you get it running for me? It didn't come with much, so I think you'll have to order a few parts. Try to spend less than 500 bucks. It came with a case and a motherboard. Okay. Yeah, it didn't come with much, did it? So if it came with a case and a motherboard, I need a processor. That's an X299 motherboard, which is 2066. There's a sort by price ascending. We're gonna get $200 right there. He wants to spend less than 500. Cooler. It. $125mm tall. Let's buy that one. Smallish. Memory. What does the X299 use? Well, I don't know exactly which one his is. Asus Prime Deluxe. $4133. Do I have any memory in stock? No. I do have a graphics card in stock. Uh, also gonna need storage. Add that. And a power supply. So we've got motherboard, processor. I didn't get RAM for it. We have motherboard, processor, RAM, cooler, hard drive. I've got a graphics card, power supply. That's 200, 350, $400. Wait. 200, 350, 425. That's under the 500 he wanted. Processor, CPU cooler, motherboard came with it, memory is here, graphics card I have in stock, storage, power supply, case. I have a case fan. Alright, I think that's it. Accept. I'd have been really mad if I bought all that stuff and didn't hit accept on this job. Alright, let's finish grandmother's case. Okay. Got a rock was in here. Okay. That is done. This is done. Select. Right? Discard. Both of these machines are ready to go. They're just gonna collect them today. They just gonna. I don't know what that was. Okay. Processor. Thermal paste. Cooler. Ace fan. Pop that in there. Okay. Pop those out of there. Graphics card, we'll use this one. Storage. Power supply. Oop. Gotta take that shield off first. Go. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm at negative $57. That's okay. This job should push me over. Well, it says I'm over budget. Take one of the RAM sticks out. It doesn't like the fact that I put in such an expensive video card, I guess. I didn't spend money on that. Alright, well, whatevs. We'll put the fan back in. We'll put the RAM stick back in. Alright. It just didn't like the fact that I put in such a good video card. Which, I mean, I guess is fine. I didn't actually buy it, so I didn't think it would count that against me, but it does. Alright. So both of those will be automatically picked up. Nothing else came through. Oh, I got 4 minutes. Oh my god. Overclock the GPU a little? I don't know how to do that. This is the part that's going to bite me in the ass, is the overclocking. Oh my god, for real? Dicks! Jesus Christ. Okay, F. Nope. Put him over here, get him off the bench. F. Yes. Yes. Okay. Nope. Powered up. Powered up. Yay! Alright. Picard gave me 5 out of 5. MG gave me 4 out of 4. EVGA gave me 2 out of 2. Vandals 14 out of 14. Woo! Finish day. I'm playing the fitting game? I don't know what you mean by that. I had a big fight with Picard on Saturday. Jesus Christ, lady, calm down. Did you get my rig back to me today? I have a lot of catching up to do. If you reinstall Windows on the C drive and you have 2 other SSDs and I only format the drive Windows will be on, will the data on the other drive still be there after installation? Yes. Can you get me back my PC tomorrow? So fucking needy. $2,500 for the budget, okay. Weekly update. Just to let you know, your budget is $2,500. Make sure you've got at least 3 brightly lit RGB components in both of the PCs for Saturday. Okay. I don't know why I discarded that. Three brightly lit parts in each computer. Well, if it's something like Steam or Epic or GOG or something like that, and you had the games installed on one of your second drives, when you reinstall Steam or GOG or Epic, well, I don't know if Epic does it, but Steam and GOG, when you reinstall them, there's a place in the application where you tell it where the installed games go, and if you point it to the same directory, it'll rescan the directory and re-register that all those games are installed, and you won't have to re-download them. So that's good. I don't know if Epic does it, but I would assume so. That's kind of a significant thing. But I mean, Epic's store won't even let you buy 2 games at the same time, so who knows? Does this still count as a reinstall if I left some data on the other drives, or can there still be driver corpses which are bad for the new... No, drivers are all on the primary hard drive. Also, driver corpses are not a thing. Either your computer needs the drivers or it doesn't need the drivers. If the drivers are there but it doesn't need them, it doesn't care. It just ignores them. So, like, people saying, like, you don't want to have NVIDIA and AMD drivers on the same computer, they're not actually talking about the drivers. They're talking about, like, the software that comes with the video card. You don't really want the NVIDIA video card software running when you have an AMD video card, because it's just a lot of resources going on there. Reinstall the old motherboard drivers before installing the new motherboard. Why would you do that? No. If you're getting a new motherboard and you're reformatting your hard drive, do both at the same time. Pop the new motherboard in there and then format the hard drive. Done. Just make it one step. There's no reason to install Windows on a reformatted hard drive with the old motherboard and then reinstall the drivers for the new motherboard. There's no reason to do that. Exactly. Boy. This guy wants his computer tomorrow. He wants 16 gigs of RAM. 8 gig 3600 Dominator Platinum. Oh. I guess that's Corsair. Eight gig 3600? It was 3600, wasn't it? Yeah. They may have meant that, but that is not an accurate statement. Windows doesn't give a shit what drivers are on the hard drive. It does not care. If it doesn't need the drivers, it will not use them. You can have every driver under the sun installed on your hard drive, and it'll just ignore everything it doesn't need. So that's not even a concern. Did I install the thing? I thought I did. Yeah, that's old IT info. That's not a valid concern anymore. That was old 10 years ago. Alright, let's see what score this gets. He wants three colored light items with colors 6, 150, 117. 6, 150, 117. She needs another colored item. Do I have another colored item in here? Another RGB item? I don't think I do. No, maybe I should just keep some RGB fans in stock. Who's their EVGA, right? We have case fans from EVGA. No. Let's look at all case fans. RGB. Looks like Corsair is basically the cheapest. Might as well get it today because I need it today for her. You've installed a Windows image on your second hard drive and can't... Wait, I'm sorry. What? I installed a Windows image on my second SSD and can't delete the save anymore because somehow Windows doesn't recognize the image. If I format the SSD, would that work? Because after reinstalling everything, I'd like to delete the image, have the SSD as a gaming drive. I don't know what you mean by installed a Windows image on your second SSD. But now the computer doesn't recognize it. What did you do? Like, walk me through the process of what you did there, because I'm not following it. Alright, let's see what else we got here. The graphics is holding him back. I don't think RAM's not going to help him there. He's got a 1070 for the Win 2. Art ranking. FTW2. $36.85. I can go with a 1070 Ti gaming. Graphics 1070. Which brand? MSI? Actually, EVGA. Is there a good EVGA one? That's the one they've got right now. RIP. Alright, if we stuck with EVGA... descending. Made a Windows image on an SSD where games are on. There's an option under settings where you can make a system image. I don't know what you did. Backup settings, maybe? Oh, backup and restore the Windows 7 version. Create system image. Okay, I got you. That's what you did. I guess that would have worked for what you were trying to do. A fast format will wipe the entire hard drive. Well, it doesn't wipe the hard drive. A fast format will get rid of the system image, yes. But it'll also get rid of everything else on the hard drive, so it depends on how you want to handle that. Okay, then yeah, you could just do that. Creating the system image that way is not how I would have recommended it, but... Is a 2060 better than a 1080? I'm sorry, 1070? I mean, in my mind it is, but... 2060 Ultra and Founders Editions are. No, I would not, what I mean by that is I would not have created the image using the software that you used. I would have gone a completely different route, software-wise. Hard drive, I don't care. You could use that hard drive all day long. I just wouldn't have used the software. 1070. What is he? Such a pain in the ass. What do you have in here right now? EVGA GeForce GTX 1070 FTW2 Gaming. FTW2. 1060, 1070. Okay. I think it's 3685. He needs higher than that, probably in the 4000s if we can. How much is a 1070? 530 for all brands. MSI GTX 1070 Gaming 8 gig. That's only 100 points higher. We really need a 1070 Ti is the thing. You know, I said it would be fine, but almost everyone said I should reinstall Windows after a motherboard and CPU change. Will there definitely be problems if I wouldn't reinstall Windows and change the motherboard and CPU? I don't know. I didn't say it would be fine, I said it should be fine. 9 times out of 10, there are no problems. It doesn't mean there won't be a problem. But it's an easy solution. You can not format your hard drive and put your motherboard and processor in and see how the computer performs. And if it performs like crap, then you just format your hard drive. You're just separating, you're pulling the steps further apart. Rather than doing them at the same time, you swap your motherboard out first and then wait a little while. And then if it doesn't work right, then you reformat. There's no downside to trying, because if it doesn't work, then you reformat your hard drive and reinstall Windows. So yeah. I don't see as it's a problem, but the MSI Titanium 8 gig. What about the Asus ROG Strix? Okay, that gives a 3742. That one's not nearly as good. So this one has the same performance as the others, but is $30 more expensive. These two are identical. I guess it's just whether you want red or silver. Okay. That'll be an upgrade for him. We might as well just get everything today. Since we need one part today, we might as well do everything today. She needs 3 colored items. She only has 2 colored items in here. So I have to same day delivery one of them. This guy needs more RAM, and he needs a 3D Mark score of over 6,000, which the new video card will do. How much money is he quantifying me? If you did reinstall Windows on Solid State Drive 1, and your Adobe programs are installed on Solid State Drive 2, would you need to reactivate the Adobe programs with a key after reinstall Windows? Yes, you would. You don't necessarily need to reinstall them, although you might have to run a repair. No. Windows will not recognize that program on the second drive. You'll have to reinstall it. You'll have to reinstall Adobe. You can reinstall Adobe to the exact same location and overwrite the existing files so that you're not eating up more hard drive space. But if you format your hard drive, you're going to lose all the registry settings, and then your applications normally do not work after that. They have to be reinstalled to refix registry entry. So unless it's a standalone software that doesn't use registry entries, it'll have to be reinstalled. And Adobe definitely uses registry entries. So yes, it will have to be reinstalled. But if you don't format your hard drive, you don't have to. That's good, that's good. Yeah, bye. You don't have the key anymore? That's problematic. Well, it'll be real easy to do it if you don't, if you don't need to reformat. Let's hope you don't need to reformat, because that'll take that problem away. Actually, we need to remove that cable. She wanted green. By reformat, I mean reinstall Windows? No, I mean reformat. Reformat means what we talked about the other day, where you start the Windows 10 installation and it says where do you want to install Windows 10? And you point it at the hard drive and tell it to delete the partitions and start over. That's what I mean. If you skip the part about about deleting the partition on the drive and just tell it install Windows on the same hard drive, it's going to go, okay, I already see Windows there, so I'm going to take that version of Windows and set it aside and then install a second version of Windows that we actually use. And the other one will be ignored, but it'll still exist on the drive. You do not want to do that one, because then you're just losing all that hard drive space, because that older version of Windows is still installed and still sitting there and still eating up hard drive space. It's not being used, but it's there. Like I said, it's real easy to just swap all the hardware out and boot up Windows. It'll either A, boot up and work just fine, or B, boot up and give you a whole bunch of problems. And if it gives you a whole bunch of problems, then you can just reinstall Windows by reformatting the hard drive. By the way, if you're trying to look up the version of your Adobe software, the key for it, you can try this program. It doesn't work with it depends on how new your software is. It really only works with older software programs. It might work on new ones. You have CS6. How old is CS6? Nine years ago. Initial release. Oh, wait, no, that's final release CS6 in 2012. So that was 9 years ago. Yeah, this might work. Try that. You can run that on your computer right now. But that basically, it scans your hard drive and looks for your hard drive and your registry, looks for CD keys for associated programs, and it'll just list the program and the key right next to it. If it doesn't work, chances are that version of Adobe doesn't write the key in a way that it can be read easily, and you'll probably have to go digging through emails to try to find your old key. Okay. That was a lot. Okay, so I've got... Let's shut this down. Are these color-coded RAM slots? No. But there's two, like, literally touching each other. The bottom open? Nope, just the top. Same RAM stick. Pop that in there. Let's put the 1070 Ti gaming gig in there. That should push him. Whoops. Well, that's not what I wanted. Parts. Put the drive bay back in. Okay. Cables. Sleeve plastic. Let's do that. Okay. Boot up. What color? Does he care about the color? No, he just wanted 3 lights. Okay. Well, let's make that static. Rainbow. Even if I change the motherboard without reinstalling, can it happen that I get a black screen and nothing works? Not even getting into the BIOS? No. No. Not unless the motherboard is defective. I mean, you could, yeah, you could pop the old motherboard back in. But the only reason you would not get BIOS is if the motherboard is broken. That's the only reason. Or you're not getting video, I guess. That could be a problem too. Did I swap out the video card already? I did. Run that again. Okay, so that should perform better. But yeah, BIOS will work. BIOS will work every time. Motherboard broke, BIOS no worky. Video card broke, no picture. Doesn't necessarily mean your motherboard's bad, that BIOS isn't working, it's just you're not getting any video. But most motherboards don't have onboard video anymore, so it'll probably be a video card, like maybe you didn't plug the power into your video card or something. Before you start, you have to set Windows as boot option 1. It's best to go into BIOS and make sure that the correct hard drive is the boot hard drive, yeah. Usually it'll figure it out on its own, but I always go into BIOS on a new motherboard and just make sure that the primary boot device is whichever one has Windows. But that's easy. Did I take the software off our computer? I don't think I did. Oh no, I did. Hey, what's up, Jackson? Nothing there. That's his computer going out today. So I guess you've heard that Picard and I aren't getting along too well. My home PC has started crashing. Can you help? You don't want to let the RTX 2070 rot with an i7 4790? It's not a bad processor, but I don't know what's wrong with that. That seems really vague. My PC is crashing. Can you help me? Maybe? Trinity eSports. Interesting. I have a growing, no pun intended, HD footage archive. Oh, of Moss and Ferns. Okay. I can't afford more than 350 bucks, but hopefully that's enough. 350 bucks on an upgraded SSD. Okay. Well, there's literally nothing for me to do. What's he got in here? I guess I could order the SSD today. He's got a 480 gig SSD. Storage. Filter. Type. SSD. You can't spend more than 300 bucks. Wait, 350 bucks did he say, or 300? 350 bucks. There's 340 bucks. The exact same drive, just double the space. He didn't give me a size, he just said bigger, right? Yeah, upgrade. That's it. Alright, well, there's that. So that machine will be done tomorrow. Alright, I guess that's it. Interesting day. The other day you tried to play MFS 2020. I don't know what MFS is. It had so many stutters. I hope it works better with a Ryzen 7 3700. Oh, Microsoft Flight Sim. Oh. Well, Microsoft Flight Sim is going to stutter with a lot of stuff. That is an intense game. The i7 4790K versus Ryzen 7 3700X. It is a better processor. It is not going to be a night and day difference. But it will be better. You said 3700X, right? Ryzen 7 3700X. Yeah. Like that. You can see how much, like, what kind of difference you can reasonably expect. It may have more cores. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to perform any better. It depends on if the program will actually support more cores or not. Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 might support 8 cores. What kind did he want? Hey, what's up, Lord MJ? How you been, man? I want a Supernova 1600 T2, and I want it today. I don't know why. I can pretty much guarantee you don't need it. Oh, I'm hanging in there. Not doing too bad. I can't tell you how many times I've told people that they do not need power supplies as big as they buy. You know what I need? I'm gonna build this little dinky computer and I need it. I need a 1200 watt power supply. I'm like, no, you do not. You can get by with 500 watts. I don't know why you want to spend $1,000 on a 1200 watt power supply, but what's my computer? Jeez, I don't even know. Hold on. Hello? Okay, there we go. Let me just run Specky here real quick. Specky, where are you? Specky. Maybe I shouldn't have run that. Oh, my computer is grumpy. Let's save game real quick. Hold on. Alright, that's fine. Exit. Let's see. Ryzen 7 1700X. 32 gigs of RAM. What happens when you unplug a PC while it's running? It turns off. Asus, or no, it's ASRock X370 Tachi M4, AM4 motherboard. Bunch of hard drives. What's my video card? I don't even know. Video card. Video card, what are you? GTX 2060. Did the stream lag out? No, that was my computer doing that. But yeah, my Ryzen processor is old. It's an R7 1700X. It's still audio glitching. Hold on. Is it just my PC that's audio glitching now? Oh no. It's just my PC's audio, isn't it? It's everything now. Hold on. Yep, it's everything. Oh, rip. I need to reboot now. Hold on, everybody. I'll be back in just a minute. Thanks a lot, Montana.